Hey y'all, it has been a beautiful day today. Today's Friday. It's my last full day of spring break, and mostly I've been working on my business, getting new plants growing and potting plants. So I really haven't done any projects. My wetland garden still looks exactly like it did when my last video left off, but I just wanted to pop in. It's going to give you a peek at some of the new plants that will be coming along, and it's so exciting. Here's a quick peek in my greenhouse, and look what's filling up my potting treehouse. Lots and lots of pentas. And then there's this collection right here as well. I did film a full garden tour this morning for the milkweed crew. Those are the people in my membership, which you can look down in the description. There's a button that says join. You can just click it to see what it's all about. But it's super fun, and it's a way for us to stay a little bit more connected and to get some more personalized information if that's what you're looking for. So right now I'm just gonna go water in some plants, and a lot of my cosmos, their first bloom has come and is spent now, and I'm just gonna do a little bit of deadheading, you know, to keep those flowers coming. Oh, and I wanted to show you, I have this one little swamp milkweed plant. You can see I cut some off the top because when I was at the nectary, there were some eggs on it, and Catherine told me that there had been a queen in there. So one of the eggs hatched and is tiny, tiny baby. So I put it in the butterfly haven, but then I put this potted one out here in case anybody else wants to lay some eggs on it. Now that baby caterpillar's tiny, and it does look like a regular monarch, which is fine, I'll take it. I know, a queen will come along one day. One day. All right, I'm gonna go use my Felco pruners that I still love, linked below my Amazon links, and let's get those cosmos cleaned up so they can bring some more flowers. And look right here, look at this zinnia. They're back. Like, this is like my first one that's going to be a gorgeous bloom. So it's coming. Look at this bud right here. Oh, I love it. Oh, and let me show you what's right here on my balloon milkweed. See that little bundle of yellow? Those are ladybug eggs. And if you can see a little further up, there's some monarch eggs also. And this particular balloon milkweed, and look, there's another egg. It's getting ready to flower. You can see more eggs there too. Oh, and earlier I was sitting in the butterfly haven. I released one monarch today, and like, there's a bunch of big chunky monarch caterpillars in there. Well, not a bunch, but you know, a handful. And I'm like, there's gonna be another batch, you know, because they come in batches, those monarch butterflies. There's gonna be another batch of chrysalides forming soon. I know, I love it. Y'all know, I love it. I just love it. Hey y'all, it is Sunday, my last day of spring break, and it's 61 degrees and cloudy. Not my favorite weather. Look, I've got my big coat on. Y'all probably laughing. Y'all are probably laughing at me with my big coat on and 61 degrees, but I don't like it. But I'm looking out and I do see some blue sky. So maybe this front that came through is gonna actually clear out and I will get a little bit of sunshine. Look, you can feel it's coming out. Oh, I love it. So I might go dig a few scoops of dirt out in my wetland garden, you know, cause 61 degrees, that's a good day for digging in the garden. At least you're not gonna sweat. And yeah, we'll see what happens. But before I go dig any more of that garden, remember my little liatris bulbs that I brought? I showed them to you, they're all in a bag. And I need to get them in the ground because look, they're sprouting already. And so I'm gonna go ahead and get some of these in the ground before I start digging out the other garden space. Aren't they so cute? There you can see through the bag. Some of them are growing. And I'm just gonna put them towards the back of this little garden section so they'll come up behind all the zinnias when they come up. Hey, there's a little zinnia right there. Okay, so I got all 100 of the liatris bulbs planted. I put them like all over the place, and some of them I stuck down in some of my pots, so they'll be like little surprises when they come up. And I'm excited to have them and see how they do. Y'all, the big jacket is off, and I'm making progress on my little wetlands bog right here. So, yay. So I'm getting ready to head in for the night, and a couple things. I start back to work tomorrow, so you know I gotta have my early bedtime and get some good sleep. And I'm excited because after work tomorrow I'm gonna have light later, which means I'll have an extra hour to play in my garden if I'm not too exhausted from work. So we'll see how that goes. I got some of the hole dug. I did a lot of watering. I just got all 100 of the liatris bulbs planted. So, you know, I've only been out here an hour or so. So I feel like that was good work. Good work. All right, I'll see y'all soon. Give y'all one last peek of the wetlands garden. You can see my little trench I dug and my pile of dirt and my red trash can. This one doesn't have the subscribe to my channel and like message on it. I have to get my Sharpie out and take care of that. Hey y'all, I just got home from work. It's like after 5. It's late for me to get home. And then like I'm trying to get my little Disney Epcot Flower and Garden Festival video uploaded. And that's taken a minute. And so I just like, this is my first time coming out in my garden. And as soon as I step out here, it's like everything, the whole day is just melts away. So another great reason to have a butterfly garden. Just sharing that. Hey y'all, it's Wednesday and I just got home from work and I'm tired. Like, I'm really tired. So, you know, I feel like this video, there's like not much going on, because there's not. I haven't done any more work on my wetlands garden. I just did come home. There was a Gulf fritillary flying free in the butterfly haven, and I did release it. There's a beautiful monarch flying around right now. I'm gonna try and get some footage of, and I don't know. Yeah, I gotta be honest with you. Like, I feel like I'm kind of letting you down this week because this video's, you know, not super exciting, but I guess I can't always be exciting, and I don't know. I hope you still. And I just really feel like there's not a whole lot going on. It's kind of weird. I'm still not seeing a whole lot of butterflies. I mean, there's some. I don't know where the swallowtails are, and I don't know. It's different. And I think I'm going to go back and look at some of my videos from last year at this time, just so I can see what was going on. Was it different? Was it busier? I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to go try and find that monarch for you, and let you see how beautiful it is. And maybe this weekend, I really think I'm going to get that wetlands garden done, because I am really excited about doing it. But I guess what I have come to discover is that when my body says, girl, you need to rest and not push yourself, then I listen to it. And I'm not going to push myself and try and do gardening for the sake of putting in the video. Does that make sense? I want to be gardening when I have that energetic, inspired thing going on, and it's just not happening right now, and I'm not sure why, but I don't know. I don't know. I just want to take a moment and show you a few things in my garden that are making me so happy to see. Well, first of all, there's a butterfly flying around, a monarch. But my pentas are all coming back beautifully. The pink ones, I mean, look how gorgeous these are. And then across the way, the red ones, when I had to trim them all down to the ground when the freeze was coming, I mean, they're really coming back and filling in nicely. My Mexican sunflower seeds that I have planted are now grown to the point where they're blooming. There's zinnias coming up. My swamp milkweed is growing back nicely, getting taller. My porterweeds that froze back are all coming in. Look how rich and deep green they are, and they're flowering. These are not native, but I just love them. And you're allowed to have a couple things you love that aren't native in your garden. I'm finding more sulfur caterpillars on my privet senna every day. And even though, like, I'm excited about all these things going on, I feel like it's slower than last year at this time. I still don't feel like I'm seeing the number of butterflies. Oh, and another thing, the report came in, the butterfly count from Mexico was down again this year, the monarch butterfly count, which is sad, but I also can't help but wonder, is it really down, or are there just more butterflies coming to Florida and staying? Like, I wonder if anyone does counts of the Florida population, because my friends down south and in the Keys, they're swimming in monarch caterpillars and monarch butterflies. So, you know, it just makes you wonder. Sometimes counts go down one place, but it doesn't necessarily mean the whole population is suffering. I don't know. What do y'all think? What do you all think? Inquiring minds want to know. And you can see I now have 2 piles of dirt, and my trench is wider and deeper. I still have to dig out that back half, and I want to go a little deeper. But there's the weekend for that. That's not an after work project. That's a weekend project. And now we're in the butterfly haven. And here is my little giant swallowtail caterpillar, my one and only. Living it up on the wild lime. He's got the whole thing to himself. And here is a fabulous caterpillar that is definitely going to be going up to J-hang very soon. Look how adorable. Oh my goodness. And there's 2 new monarch chrysalides. There's another one up there in the back corner. And then my 2 eastern black swallowtail chrysalides are still looking good, and we're waiting to see them. And here's one of the sulfur caterpillars. This one's getting big fast. Let me see if I can find another one.